Okay, we're gonna attempt this again. We got the red ring in the last video, and now we are going to search for the silver arrow. Otherwise, I mean, sure, we could go and find Ganon now, but there's no possible way we could beat him, because we don't have the silver arrow. And yes, I did exit and re-enter during the interim, because these land molos are back. Okay. I'm not exactly sure the routing to get to both Ganon's room or the silver arrow, but we're gonna figure it out. I bought a new magic shield in the meantime, in between videos, and I'm going to make extra careful that I actually keep it this time, because I do not want to go through the rest of this level without a magic shield, because that would just be horrible. That would be torture. Just gonna avoid this room entirely. Okay, I want to say it's to the north, which starts this whole thing. To the left side of the dungeon. Go to the next room. You know, that could actually be taken both ways. That could also be taken going to the left where I'm going now, which would take you to the left half of the dungeon, which I think where the rest of the where the rest of the items are. Or if you were to head right, not directly right, but you know, you go down, right, and around, back up, he could also be talking about that hidden room where the red ring was. So that's almost like a dual clue there. I mean, go to the next room. It could go left, which takes you further into the dungeon, or you could go right, where the hidden room is with the red ring. So I actually kind of like that clue. It's vague enough to apply to both situations. So that clue I actually understood, unlike most other clues in this game. Alright.
And the clues that they usually give off, they just do it just to irritate y'all.
I know, they do. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. What? 10th enemy has the bomb. What? I don't get those.
So the 10th enemy, the 10th enemy you met in that...
You see, I don't know.
That would make sense to me.
I have no idea. Wow, you'd think they'd have the key appear after you beat the enemy. Anyway, I have a strong feeling I need to go in this staircase here. I don't know where it's going to lead me. I almost want to say it's to Ganon, but I can't be sure. But I'm going to take it anyway and see where it leads me, because either way, there's a Patra in front of Ganon's room, and if you kill it now, it won't respawn. That is something else I found out between last video and now. If you exit and re-enter Dungeon 9, the land molas respawn, but the Patras do not. So if you kill them once, they're dead permanently. So that's kind of nice. I like that. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Oh gosh, I didn't even see that coming. Why did I bomb? Oh. That was stupid of me. For some reason, I was thinking never mind, I was somewhere different. It's like my fingers knew where I was going, but my mind was not. Okay, I know exactly where I'm at now.
That's because of too much ice in your head. I mean, on the screen.
That made no sense.
Your brain was frozen for a minute, which is why you didn't realize where you were at. That might.
Yeah, that's not the first time that's happened to me, where I'm just like playing, and I don't know what I'm doing, yet it's like my hands know what I'm doing. So I'm like, I wake up and realize, where am I going? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I was supposed to come here this whole time, and I was doing that the whole time, but I just didn't realize it. So that's exactly what happened just there. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a weird, I don't know if you want to call it a condition or whatever, but it's just kind of like muscle memory or something. It's like your hands know what you're doing, but you don't. Okay. Stupid spastic wizrobes. Hate those. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we are going to try this red wizrobe again. I did not fare well. getting here, as you can see from my hearts. But as long as I get the drop, as long as I get the drop on him and get the silver arrow, I'll call it a success, even if I die. Okay, good. Alright. With this, that silver arrow, we can now finally destroy Ganon. I guess one reason why he keeps it so close to his person is he doesn't want anybody else getting it. So he keeps it hidden well in his castle, fortress, dungeon, whatever the heck this ultimately is. Makes sense to me. Oh gosh, I gotta... Ooh, well that just helped out insanely. And here I was thinking I'd have another death in this room. I'd have to say that's probably the only clock... No, I'd have to say that was probably the second clock that I've got in this game where it has been insanely helpful, where it was actually truly needed, rather than just superfluous. There's my word for the day. I'm gonna cash that in. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Whew, that thing almost got me. Okay, alright, good. They are affected by the wand. I was gonna say, I'm just like, when I first started this LP, I thought I was gonna spam the wand a lot more often than I did. Once I found out that quite a few enemies are actually just immune to the magic, like Dark Nuts and most bosses and Wizrobes, I'm just like, all the potential uses I could use out of this thing, I can't. I can only use it against weak enemies, and I'm just like, that's kind of sad and depressing. I just don't want to even think about it anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna skip this room. Just not even gonna bother. Keep going. Oh, I knew I had to kill some more Wizrobes as a requirement to move on.
Which is why you skipped the last room.
Yeah, why waste energy when you don't have to? Oh, 8 bombs. Oh, ow. Just when you think you got the drop on the blue Wizrobes, they can sometimes just phase right in on top of you. And for no reason at all. I don't know what code in their AI makes them decide to do what they do at times. See? Oh, gosh, it did it to me. He was moving up, and then just on a spur of a moment, he decided to just phase down to the left right into me. For no reason. I don't understand their AI code. Which is why they're just so random and spastic. I am gonna kill the 2 red Wizrobes, and I think the bomb wall's to the left here. I'm just gonna move on. Well, it's worth a shot. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Just let me get out of here. Oh, well, this isn't so bad. It's a lot better than the last room. Oh, look, I got a...
The choo-choos? Or
You mean the pancakes?
No, that's the mushrooms, the blobs.
The blobs?
Aren't they called choo-choos?
No, they're called Zols and Gels in this game. And I think you're talking about the choo-choos.
Choo-choos.
Yeah, that started, I think, when did that start? I think Link to the Past introduced them as choo-choos, but I don't think they were under that name. I think they officially came under that name, I think Majora's Mask, actually. I think Majora's Mask was the first 3D Zelda that actually introduced those little slimes. As what they're officially known now as choo-choos. Anyway, this is the final Patra, and beyond that door lies Ganon. Apparently this is the entire reason why we needed the Triforce. Because it's dark, and we needed a light to see. There. Triforce usage complete. Oh, Ganon, let me give you a topic about Ganon. This is the type of final boss that's just... I will explain this later when I come back. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Yes, Ganon. This is the type of final boss that, to me, it's just not fair and it's just bad design. He's completely invisible, and his movement around the room is, as far as I can tell, random. It's just, I don't really understand the way he moves. And you're basically stuck trying to just attack mid-air, or attack just nothing until you hit him. And sometimes if you run into his invisible form, not just his fireballs, you get hurt. So how are you supposed to know? And so basically what this fight comes down to, especially if I actually continued with the 3-heart run rather than turning into a 5-heart run, it'd be almost next to near impossible to beat this guy. Because with the wind sword, 3 hearts, you need to hit him, I think, about 16 times. That's pure luck. Oh my goodness, let's get this. Woo! Done! But yeah, that's my rant about Ganon in the first game. It's just, his battle relies too much on luck, and I just don't like it. Hey, and there's Zelda. We have saved the world.
Give her your ring.
But I won't be wearing these fancy red clothes.
Well,
You're the hero of Hyrule. Now enjoy a epileptic seizure attack. Yeah! Funny fact that the second game, which I will not be playing because I hate it, has, originally when it was first released, had every time you died, an epileptic seizure-inducing attack of colors just like that, every time you died. But because there were some reports of people getting seizures about that, they eventually just changed it to a red screen instead. Kind of funny, that. Alright, we are done, and I'm a little bit impressed with myself that I was actually able to get as much as I did done with what I got. So I guess we will have the difficulty analysis next. And I don't know if I'll be doing second quest, but maybe in the future. So, bye! Well, what can I say? For my first retro gaming challenge, I have to say this game beat me. I could not complete the 3-heart run. I found out only later, after I had finished recording everything, that I actually could have avoided the level 1 heart container once the Aqua Mentis was defeated. So thanks to Roam Mithril for that. I did not know, or I wasn't thinking that I could get behind the Aqua Mentis for the last shot and shoot him, thus avoiding the heart container altogether. Barring that, for the difficulty, levels 1 through 4 weren't actually that bad, even with my restrictions. Level 5 was a little bit rough with those dark nuts. Pretty insane, really, for those 2 required rooms where you had to kill them. 6 was reasonable, provided you were diligent in avoiding the Wizrobe shots from both red and blue. 7 was kind of a breather, and 8 was a brick wall. 8 finally broke me. If it weren't for the fact that there was a 4-headed Gleeok, I probably could have managed a 3-headed one. But going through 2 required rooms of blue Darknuts and shooting fireball statues, going through all that over and over and over again, and then having a 4-headed Gleeok on top of that, where I needed to get into the boss room with full health, so I had at least an advantage with the sword beam. It was a little much, and as such, I hit the brick wall, and I could not complete it, not with my skills. As I said before at the beginning of this series, I am not an expert player, but I do these challenges to see if I could beat them, and then, as such, I will have a running tally for the games that I play these challenges with. So, for Legend of Zelda, the original game, I give it a 10 out of 10. It was pretty intense. It was a huge stopping point, to the point that I had to break out of my challenge to even beat the game. So, I'd say that's a fair score, and to doesn't bode well for me that my very first challenge I pick, I fail. Regardless, I'm going to move on with that, and we're going to move on to the next video series, which will be Quake 2. I'm looking forward to that, and so here's the running tally. Video games 1, Retro Challenge Gamer 0. And with that, I am signing off, and I'll see you on the next play series. Bye!